Hello, my name is Hector Velazquez and welcome to GCSAA Inside the Shop. In this next episode, we're going to be talking about four-stroke engine timing. And to help us understand timing, we need to understand what's going on inside the engine. So it's pretty amazing to me how we have an engine with all these moving parts and it all works so smoothly and cohesively. Well, timing plays a huge role in that. Let me show you what I mean. Well, it all starts with the crankshaft. This crankshaft moves pretty much every component that you see here in a timely fashion. Let's start off with the timing gear. We need to install this timing gear onto the crankshaft. Now there's a slot here that's been cut away that fits right over this keyway. Now we're going to install this and I'll show you what this is going to operate here in a minute. We're going to install the crankshaft onto the engine and we're going to start assembling the bottom half of the engine. We're going to install the connecting rod and piston. Then we're going to secure it down right onto the crankshaft. All right. Now this is the camshaft. The camshaft is responsible for opening and closing the intake valves and the exhaust valve. Now for that motion to be transferred, we have to install these tappets at the bottom here. Now these tappets ride on the lobe of the cam, which is these two right here. So let's install that. And this is what we mean by timing. We have to mesh up these gears and align the timing marks. This aligns the crankshaft, bottom half of the engine, with the top half of the engine. If these marks are not lined up during assembly, we could run into very serious internal failures within the engine. One of the common ones is the piston crown hitting one of the valves. All right, let's continue with the assembly. We've installed our head gasket, now our head. Now we're installing our push rods. Now this transfers the motion from the camshaft to the rocker arms that we're installing now, and in turn opens and closes the intake and exhaust valve. This is how the bottom half and the top half are timed. The ignition also needs to be timed. Back here on the other side of the engine, on the flywheel side, here we have a flywheel that has a slot cut into it. Alright, so we're going to install the flywheel into the crankshaft and it's going to be timed. Now the flywheel has a magnet which is responsible for sending signal to the ignition coil right here. This ignition coil will then send the signal to the spark plug, which fires at a very precise moment within the engine's rotation. Having a better understanding on how timing works in an engine is just going to make you that much better of a troubleshooter. I want to thank you for joining me here today on GCSAA Inside the Shop, where we're helping technicians one wrench at a time.